Hello? Hello? Yeah, we're recording. We are recording. Just got this layout on this little bitty table. This is a little 6 by, I don't think it's just a little over 2.5 feet. Not a lot of real estate, but I'm trying to find something that I don't have to put together and tear down every time. So my hopes are I'm going to screw this to this table. Hang on. I'm going to screw this down to this table. Ugh. Excuse me. And I'm hoping that I can just close the legs up on the table and stand the whole table up behind the door. That way when it's not in use, it's out of the way. And when you want to use it, you already have it set up basically. You may have to put the supports back in it. I don't know if it'll stay with the supports in it, but won't have to build the entire track anyways. But I'm not sure if this is the layout I want to go with before I screw the thing down. I mean, it's got a straight, as much of a straight you can get on a 6-foot table. Got some S-curves. You know, I mean, not a lot of real estate. I don't have any more room unless I want the thing out in my living room all the time, 24/7, which I do not want. But I also don't want it sitting right here in the middle of my man cave either. Temporarily, it's not a big deal. But, you know, if I come in here to play games or whatever, I want to be able to do that and not have to fight this table. So I'm hoping I can just stand it up behind the door. But theoretically, so far everything has worked the way I want it to. May have to, you know, may just have to lean it up against the desk once I collapse the legs on it. I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear and see how it goes, but I want to run these cars just to see how good they do. I want to be able to get some speed, but I don't want to fly off the track all the time either. And they look like they like it pretty well. This car runs pretty good. I think this is one of those Magnet G cars. I'm not 100% sure. I've had these things for so long and I don't honestly know a lot about the differences between them. I just know they stick to the track pretty decent. They got double magnets. That one does and this one does. But I've got some in here like this. Oh, even the Batmobile. She's got double magnets, but she don't like to stick too well. Hard to see that one go around the track. But she's going pretty decent, so. Oh, as soon as I said something. Anyways, she's got a little double magnet to her. This is the red Camaro, like the green one. These cars here do real well. But yeah, I'm going to screw this to the table because with it being that black top, it's very, very slick and it don't take nothing for it to get yanked right off the table or shift right off the table. So that red one does well, which all these pretty much do pretty well. Here's another Formula, but got double magnet on it. It does. These two here, they go pretty good. I don't know what I got this thing set on. It's probably set on like beginner or intermediate. There's 3 different levels on this little plugger. You put it on expert, you can't hardly get around. Let's see if I can see that. That's on intermediate. So if you want to go to beginner, like when my grandbabies are over, that's it right there. That's full throttle. That's fast. You ain't gonna fly off the track. You're gonna go round and round. But if you go the other way and do expert level, then you barely give it any beans at all, and it goes, and you'll fly off this track pretty quick. Even though they like to hold on, you get some pretty good speed with them. I think I about went off down there. Hit that crisscross. Gave it a little bit more beans. Yeah, I think this is a fun little track right here. It's got a little bit of everything. That's expert level. She goes. She goes, baby. Let's see, this one here. Yeah, this one should run. Got one that's missing a spring. Whoa, she's fast. No, she's too fast. She flew right off. Those Formula car, Indy car, whatever you want to call them, they seem to hug the track a little bit better. But they all go. Oh, there she went. But yeah, I got a black one of these. I got a red one, but the red one's missing. The red one's missing one of the little springy springs out of the shoe. I got to get a spring for it. And I think there's a couple missing, like the little pin that goes down in the track. This car here, Smokey, she only got one magnet and she don't stay on the track very well. She got headlights though. She does light up. Let's turn her down. Let's turn her down to intermediate, or to, she ain't even wanting to go right there. She ain't been running a long time, so she probably needs to be warmed up. We can't get her to get around the track one time. She don't stay on the track though. Oh, see, she ain't got no magnet support. But it's neat because it does light up. It's pretty fun to run at night, but man, you can't go very fast because she will fly right off. I'm giving this about half throttle right here, and she's struggling. If I put her on expert level, she ain't gonna like going too fast. She seems to be better there though. But yep, so anyways, let's see what else we got in this bag. We got some Scooby-Doo. She got double magnets, but he's top heavy. But she does. Oh, nope, she ain't got the pin. Yeah, I thought I was missing one with the pin. She don't have the pin, and I don't know if I can get this pin out of here without breaking it. Ooh, it did come out of there. So I'll just take this pin and put it in here, maybe. I don't think it'll fit. I think I tried this before and it wouldn't go in there. You would think that it would, but it doesn't want to. If I can get this body off here, maybe I have a little bit more room to work with. She don't want to go in there. That's for sure. I think I tried this before. I couldn't get her to go in there. I don't know why she don't want to go in there, but she don't. She just won't go in there. I don't know. I thought they were all standard, same standard size. Maybe they're not. Maybe they are, and I just can't get it with my hands. Because my hands ain't. There it goes. Little phalanges. They let me down the older I get. She should ride now. That works, because now I only got one car that don't work. The rest of them got some. I thought the parts were interchangeable, but ooh man, you hear that? Come on, speed. Oh, she ain't gonna go because of the bridge. Oh well, she's too high. We are not going to mess with that. Is she not gonna go underneath this? Well, she might go under this side. She might run on that lane. Let's try her. Not gonna mess with the bridge supports though. I don't want them to be too high. I want to keep a low profile because I'm gonna have to store this thing somewhere. Oh, she ain't gonna do it. All right, that's good enough. I'm not gonna worry about it. But anyways, there's some Scooby. Guess Scooby ain't gonna do. He's gonna don't. But anyways, I think I'm gonna leave this layout right here. Think so. Well, we got her mounted with some drywall screws. We were able to make it work. Initial plan did not go to plan, but luckily for me, I was able to get it to work. So the track is secure to the table. I mean, it's not sliding off. This part right here, hopefully I can collapse it down by taking off the ramps. Hopefully it'll collapse down and it'll just stay in place when I go to store it. But yeah, so it's a little primitive, but it worked. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see exactly. Here we go. You can see this right here. I have these little lane narrowers. Well, I put a screw right on the edge of that. And now when the car comes through, it doesn't hit that. It misses it. Completely misses it. And the same thing over here on this crisscross. I put one here and one here on each end. And when it comes through, it misses completely. Both lanes miss. Done run the cars, so I already know that it works. So, see if I can get both of these cars to run by myself. Oh, that's in a dead spot. Gotta go get that fixed. Those crisscrosses, they're cool, but if you don't go through them fast, you're gonna get stuck. So, if I'm not mistaken, let's see here. Let's get you moved back up here where you can actually see some of the track. Can't get the whole track in there, even though it's not a very big track. Can't get it all in there. So, but anyways, let's see if we can't get these things to run. A couple laps here. Oh, they crashed on the narrowing. Oh, it stuck to the chair because of the magnet. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see here. The red one. Oh, it did it again. I need to start them off in a different place. Got the crisscross that time. Messed her up. Alright, we're going to start the red one and then we'll start the blue one. That way they don't run over each other right out of the gate. But yeah, it'll run around without any hiccups. Oh, they got together down there at the crisscross. So, but yep, that'll work. That's what I was after. I was hoping that would work, and it did. I tried to put the screw in the middle in these little holes, but I couldn't get the screw to mount flush enough, and the car kept hitting it and bouncing off of the track. So then I was like, ooh, I saw these little crisscross and these little lane narrowers. I was like, surely there's enough room if I go right on the edge of the track. I just want enough to hold it so that way the grandbabies don't yank the thing right off the track. I've had it on this table before, and that's what's happened. They get excited, and these cords are not very long, and they yank them right off the track, or the table clear off the track. The track clear off the table. I'll get it right here in a minute. So I wanted something just a little bit more secure. So this will work. This will work for what I want, for what I need for now. I'd like to eventually get it set up a little better, but this will do. This will do. I run it off my little jackery, so I can place this thing anywhere. If I want more room, I can just drag it out into the living room and run the cars. And then when I'm done, I can just bring it back in here. So the big test will be whenever I go to collapse the table down and stand it up on its end. Will it stay together in the middle? May not. We'll have to try it out and see, but I do believe that blue car is catching that red one. But yeah, they run really well. The track doesn't shift. They don't get caught on nothing. The only time they wreck is like right there when they go down there to, yep, they go down there and get in the same piece of real estate. But anyways, anytime you got something like this going on, you need some of these. So you can come over here and just get this car out of this hole. Just like that. That's a life changer. I use this to pick up sticks in the yard, but you can use it for getting these cars out of these tight spots too. But anyways, there she is. So hopefully that'll suffice for a little while.